Good morning, everybody. This is Tyler's Talking Sports. If this is your first time tuning in, we're so glad to have you here. My name is Tyler Hess. On the other side of the mic, my brother from another mother, Tyler Castle. You'll meet him in a few minutes, and I think you'll like him. If this is your first time tuning in, you got to know what you're listening to. Here at Tyler's Talking Sports, we cover college football, we cover college basketball, we cover college baseball. You name it in the college world, we're talking about it. From breaking news to big games to new coaching hires to kids entering the transfer portal, we cover it all. So, if you love what you're listening to and you love this episode, be sure to find us on all major podcasting platforms. Find us on social media. We're on Twitter. We're on Facebook. Be sure to give us a follow and a like there. We're also on YouTube and TikTok, but on YouTube, be sure to give us a subscribe, because when you do, that allows you to get exclusive content that nobody else gets that's not subscribed to us. When you subscribe to us on YouTube, you get exclusive access to our 10-minute episodes that we drop weekly throughout the week. Plus, our 2 episodes we drop every Monday and Thursday at 6 a.m. You're not going to want to miss any of the content we have. And we appreciate you guys being here, and we hope you enjoy the episode.
This episode is brought to you by Next Level Fitness Club in Lebanon, Virginia. 1806 East Main Street, Lebanon, Virginia, 24266. They are a 24/7 gym facility, 24/7 tanning. They also offer certified personal training and certified functional fitness classes to fit all needs. If you're in the market for a gym membership, this is a great place to hit up. Hit up Ethan, Tyler, or Jordan at any of their numbers, and check out their website at www.nextlevelfitnessclub276.com.
This episode is brought to you by Little's Lawn Care. Little's Lawn Care is the all-you-need lawn care people. You need your yard mowed, you need your leaves blowed out of your yard, you need your gutters cleaned out, contact Little's Lawn Care at 276-698-5104. Again, that number is 276-698-5104. You can text them and you can call him. His name is Brandon Little. He's an incredible person, and be sure you let him know that Tyler sent you.
If you are looking to replace a vehicle for a newer or more reliable vehicle, there is no better person to see than Brian Long at Wallace Imports of Bristol, Tennessee. He puts his customers first and really cares about helping achieve your dreams of a new car. Wallace Import has 3 new car brands in VW, Kia, and Subaru, with over 200 pre-owned vehicles. If you're looking for something specific, good chance he has it. Good credit, bad credit, or no credit, he will do everything he can to get you and your family in a newer, more reliable vehicle. Contact him at 540-355-9921 to schedule an appointment, or come see him at 320 Volunteer Parkway in Bristol, Tennessee. Let him know that Tyler's sent you. And we're live! Big games and Friday nights. Happy Monday morning. First time tuning in. This is Tyler's Talking Sports. On the other side of the mic, my brother from another mother, Tyler Hess, and myself, Tyler Castle, bringing you Tyler's Talking Sports. What another crazy weekend, Hess. Yep. We got a lot to cover. Got a lot coming up this coming week to go over as well. Big week for TTS, and continuing on for another big week for TTS.
Yeah.
I see you got on here our socials. Do you want to give our listeners a little bit of update on our social media right now?
Social media hit a milestone on Facebook last night. 1,600 followers all time. I think we're now up to 1,603 now.
Wow. Guys, I found the media button again. Y'all are hurting for this episode.
YouTube, we're up to 166 subscribers.
Wow, that went up since I looked. Okay,
yeah,
166. Yep. Nice.
Yeah, moving up there. Instagram, we're up. God, Instagram's popping off. Up to 193 followers on there.
193. Road to 200. Road to 200 there. Instagram's a slow roller.
Every video that we posted on there is over 3,000 views from the Friday night.
Wow.
And then TikTok is exploding. TikTok here, let me see.
Yeah. In case y'all don't know, I don't have TikTok, so Hess always sends me all the updates. And every time he sends me a notification, it's like 100 notifications on his TikTok.
We just had 3 new followers. NSL Castle.
Oh, not me.
Caden Boyd and Jesse Street.
Nice.
But we also have 50 new notifications, 22 people added videos for the favorites, bunch of likes, bunch of reposts, and we are now up to 775 followers.
25 off 800.
And every video is well over 1,000. Some are even up to 4,000.
Nice.
views from Friday night.
Nice. Good publicity for the team. Helps us
Yep.
out. Helps them out. It's a win-win. Just
Absolutely.
like Lebanon won, baby. We'll
Yes.
get into that here in just a minute. But first, as always, how was your weekend?
Busy. It pretty much, let's go ahead and say it started Friday with the Lebanon game, getting all that done, getting home, getting everything uploaded for the team, get the interviews up, going through the stats.
Really, it started Thursday night for you. You even did a live Thursday
Yeah.
night.
Yeah,
By
Thursday
yourself.
night, but
Hess went solo on the camera.
that's
He
hard
did
to
very
do.
well. I rewatched and caught like the last 20 minutes actual live.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, that was fun. But yeah, Friday night had all that going on, and then after we got done with Friday, it was
Excuse you.
thank you. It was time to be at the ball field for some travel ball for my son, and it turned into a 3.5-hour rain delay, which pushed everything back. He was supposed to start his first game at 2:15, second game at 5:45. We didn't start the first game till 5:45, and didn't start the last game till after 7:30. Got home
So in
about
other words,
10:30.
guys, Hess was stressing about some college football on the field.
Yes, yeah, and I was in Balls country, so I kind of knew what the Balls were doing without reading your text, but I was getting your updates and I was understanding the reaction from the Balls fans that I was hearing.
Yeah.
Trying to keep up the best way I could, and then got home last night, probably around 11. Got in bed, had to be up this morning. It was a Sunday for another game. We had a game this morning at 9:30. Played that game, and now we're home. Here we are. So very busy weekend. Looking into another very busy weekend for us. But how was your weekend?
It was good. Busy as well. My night did start Friday night, and then Saturday I went to the casino for the first time over in Bristol, Hard Rock. No free shout out, but a very nice place. Didn't feel like I was in Bristol. But yeah, won some money there, so that was cool. Played a little virtual blackjack. That was fun.
I got to say
Couldn't
something.
get into the slots. I'm not gonna lie. Just smacking a button. It just not the same. Not the same.
I got to say something here, though. I'm kind of disappointed.
Kind of disappointed. Why?
Yeah, because here we are, slaving away, hard work for TTS, and then we start getting a little revenue, and then you blow in the money.
Oh, yeah.
You
I
gamble
meant to
on
tell you. I used the funds from our Facebook and and gambled it all away last night at the casino.
We make $50 and you just blow it.
Yeah. So I was going to see maybe if Brian or one of our sponsors could send some more money.
Yeah,
and,
he's got a gambling problem.
I need to gamble. I can call that number. I got the number. I got it
Yeah.
written down just in case. Yeah. And I see how people get addicted to it, man. I had that itch. We was walking out there and I was like, ooh, I want to go back. Even though I was up, I wanted to go back. But that's when you got to walk.
You got to walk.
When you up, man. When you up, you walk.
Yep. Hey, then we seen each other. We did see each other last night.
Yeah, I beat the Hess guys. He was pulling out of McDonald's in Abingdon, and yeah, he didn't even wave or beat.
I did. I gave you one of I think that's somebody I know wave, but not a.
Yeah, didn't even recognize me.
I was half asleep. I
figured he's a little tired. I figured he was keeping up with the Georgia game as well.
I was. Krista had it on her phone.
I listened to Alabama radio on the ride home. I did not like it, but had to do what I had to do. Did Krista ever get the YouTube TV password? That's the real question.
Yes.
I sent her the wrong ones. I did not know. I need you to send me the whatever it is, because that way I can update my notes.
All you got to do for the YouTube TV password is where you have it in, where we share it.
Yeah.
You add it, or Danielle or you added me to the family, so I just use my email.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, she texted me. I felt terrible because I was like, I cannot remember.
She just wanted to watch a Tennessee game, and I didn't want her to watch it. I didn't want her to go back to her Tennessee roots. Shoot.
But we know how Krista is, man. I told you. Just Tennessee minus Georgia.
Yep, that's true.
So I like that take a lot. Yeah, also too, guys, working on getting some merch. So we had a lot of comments on our live Friday night when we was at the ball game. People wanting a lot of hats, shirts, hoodies. So I actually reached out to a contact to get some hats. Sent you over some color combinations. We need to pick some out, all based off what I sent you yesterday.
Yeah.
So we'll do that this weekend, hopefully, and try to get some of that done moving forward. And then if y'all want some, just let us know. We'll definitely advertise it, of course, and then we'll go from there. So
yeah, I was thinking just while we're here talking about it, I do like the all white. I like the all black.
Yeah,
solid. But I was also thinking maybe get some Lebanon Pioneer colors.
Yep, could do some red and black.
Yeah, so something like
red
that.
Black's always nice.
Yeah.
I got to thinking too, man. If one of our sponsors wants to go like on the side of the hat or something too, we could do that.
Yeah, could do that.
Could do that as well. So could that way get them some advertising, give us some advertising.
Yeah.
Win-win again. See it?
Win-win.
It's a win-win for everyone.
Win-win. Speaking of winning,
Speaking of winning, get into it, brother. Let's get into this episode.
Friday Night Lights, Lebanon Pioneers take on Richlands for homecoming, and what a game this one was. Electric atmosphere there at Harry Stewart Field. Started off normal homecoming stuff, the running through the tunnel, getting ready, everybody hyped up for everything. But if you wasn't there, guys, you missed one of the best offenses in the state of Virginia. Was on it again Friday night against Richlands. They were led by 6'5", our Mr. Quarterback, Mr. Energy, Mike Reese, beating Richlands 42-21 to prove 5-0 for the second straight year. The offense is averaging over 350 yards passing per game and 50 points a game. And the defense, in my personal opinion, since probably the last 3 games, has really turned the corner and really tightened up.
That second half against Royal Retreat, I think something changed.
Yeah, it did. And
It
even looking back, the Honecker game, they were giving up big gash plays. You haven't really seen that.
Across the middle.
Yeah, they've really tightened up since Honecker. But as far as Mike, we were talking about him here at the start. He finished the game 22 for 31 for 472 yards. Some people's have 477. I've even seen like 481. 470-plus yards, 4 touchdowns, and he also rushed for 53 yards and a touchdown. And my highlight of the game was Mike getting his first ever interception on defense. That was an incredible diving interception in the end zone. So that was awesome. But what was your takeaway? What did you think about the game? Looking forward to John Battle.
Like I said, during the game, Lebanon's offense is like a V8 engine, and it just runs fast. Very good tempo with that offense. They're all in sync. When they're all in sync, they're a dangerous team. So
absolutely,
all 11 operated as one machine. They looked very excellent. I was very pleased to see the defense come up with some crucial stops, some fourth downs, stuff like that, making sure they tighten up those gaps. So good to see that. Did like seeing Mike's interception there, sitting in the flat, just waiting on it. Read it perfectly. So that was good to see as well. But what I liked a lot is when this game kind of slowed down, you noticed that Lebanon didn't take the foot off the gas.
No.
So they continued to win. I wanted 50 in this game, but 42? Yeah, 42-21. Excellent win. Definitely covered. I don't know what the spread was, but they probably definitely covered in that aspect. So improved to 5-0. Got John Battle coming up this Friday at John Battle. Good little road test here. Hess and I will be there in case y'all are listening. So we'll be doing a little bit of road coverage for that game as well. But I'll go ahead and say it. I'll look for Lebanon to go 6-0.
Oh yeah,
before we're battling Union. So that's going to be the real test.
Union's going to be the real Union. I think is outscoring opponents 357-7 this year so far. I think they only get like 7 points. So that's
a large spread there.
Yeah,
but I do think Lebanon's offense is just as good, if not better. I'll say that right now. They got some dynamic wide receivers. Toby Baker, Luke Garrett. They had a great game. Then you got Lane Jesse, just a beast with the ball in his hands. So,
absolutely.
Yeah, it's a 3-headed monster, rather.
But speaking of the wide receivers there, Toby Baker finished with 10 receptions, 221 yards, 1 touchdown.
Second consecutive game with 200-plus receiving yards. And I'm going to say this again. It's going to get the 3rd consecutive game this coming Friday with 200-plus receiving yards.
Okay, I like it. Luke Garrett, 3 receptions, 112 yards, incredible touchdown. As Mike said, he put on a circus on that one, like Mike said during our interview. Lane Jesse had 5 receptions for 95 yards and a touchdown. Brock King, 1 reception for 30 yards. And then Francisco Hernandez, 3 catches, 19 yards, but he did get that tutty.
Yeah.
I love seeing Mike spread the ball. I think Toby's probably his go-to. They've been childhood friends forever, so it's kind of like good chemistry there. But, he's very good at spreading the football around. The speed, though, of these wide receivers.
Toby's an athlete, man.
Just going back, though, and watching some of the videos that we took, like, Toby's open, Luke's open. They're just all so fast, and Mike usually hits them right where they need to. And
goes through his progressions, goes through his reads.
Yeah. It's just really nice. Lebanon's, that offense is really nice. And then they can run the football. this one, they didn't have the running, the game that we know they're capable of. But, Mike
didn't run as many times.
No, they didn't.
So it's definitely a passing game.
It was.
But it shows they can get it done either way, which is really, really good.
Mike had 12 rushes, 53 yards and a touchdown. And then Lane Jesse, 8 rushes, 35 yards and a touchdown. So he was over 100 total yards in the game. His touchdown that he got was really hyped up. I'm loving – maybe they wasn't. Maybe it was just a crazy thing. But Mike scored a touchdown. looked at the camera where I was standing, and then Toby scored his touchdown, was looking for us, and then Lane Jesse scored his touchdown. He was looking at it, so it was pretty cool seeing him look for our
gets
camera.
those angles, guys. In case y'all don't know, Hess runs to the end zone before they get there just to make sure you get those shots.
Yeah.
So, I stand at the corner of the team, just listen to the team talk. I love it.
Yeah.
Love listening to team talk there. But, yeah, excellent game by the Pioneers. I mean, all around. It's always good to beat Richlands because when you and I were in high school, that didn't happen.
No, it didn't.
It was a different story. So, but I will say this: Richlands is on the up and up.
Yeah, they are.
Much improved since last year. I think last year the score was like 51-7.
Yeah, 50-7, I think.
50-7. So, much improved Richlands team. They're definitely growing.
Yeah.
I think that they can figure out how to run that offense because that offense, I told Hess, that the offense is going to be hurt after that first quarter because I said they can't pass the ball. That's true.
Yeah.
They hit two deep passes. He hit one at busted coverage down in the, I think it was west end zone. So it was a busted coverage play there. And then on the other side, on the east end zone, he hit a busted coverage as well.
Yeah.
But that was only two pass plays really that sparked anything.
Yeah, I mean, boy.
And credit to Lebanon's defense on that.
Yeah.
And they really read. I mean, they was reading the play calling really well. Lane Jesse.
Well, I was reading
linebacker.
I was reading one of the papers.
Excellent.
Richlands head coach. He was talking like they came in with a different game plan and what they thought they was going to have. I mean, my personal opinion, based off him saying their game plan was off for that first quarter, I think they were going in saying Lebanon's going to run the ball, and they didn't run it, and they came out passing. I think it caught Richlands off guard, and they just could never adjust back.
They can catch a lot of teams off guard in the rest of the season. They do got a tough slate coming up, guys. They got John Battle, then they travel to Union, then to Graham, right?
They got a bye week.
They got a bye week between that. So and then they go to Graham, and then Virginia High at home.
Virginia High at home and Tazewell.
Yep. Tazewell at home, or is it Tazewell away?
Tazewell at home.
Yep. So two close. Okay, nice.
So on the road this
Virginia
week.
High, those last four are going to be a challenge.
Yeah, absolutely. But hey, we'll do our best to be at all four of those. Definitely going to be there this Friday night. Looking forward to going to Union, seeing that program. Have been to Bullet Park in a while, so I'm excited to go down to Old Big Stone.
That game this coming Friday will be 7 p.m. guys at John Battle. John Battle's 1-4.
Yeah, 1-4
now, so it doesn't sound like the Trojans are the normal Trojans that I've seen in the past. But don't let that fool you. I mean, anything can happen.
They are playing pretty good football. Jake Hess, new head coach there, went to school with him in college. Great guy, played at Abingdon, incredible quarterback at Abingdon. Went to Emory, good little athlete. So it's going to be good to see him on the sidelines coaching John Battle. I did read Battle has some injuries. Some key players are hurt, so I don't know if they're out or not, but they are battling some injuries. So we'll see what happens. But, hey, anything can happen. I went to John Battle my senior year. We were projected to win by like 30. We won by 1. Yeah, so I remember that game. Anything can happen. John Battle plays. It's a weird place to play over there. You go up into the school, then you go down in that bottom, and then you're just in a hole. It feels like so. Yeah, anything can happen.
Weird location for.
You don't want to overlook them.
No, cannot overlook this game because you do have a huge opponent next weekend. So.
Yep. But when we get done with Friday night, we got to hightail it home and get a little bit of sleep because what are we doing?
We're getting up early. We going to Boone. We going back to the Rock. Going to be at River Street Parking Garage. Going to set up, hit up Lee, get some food, try to go around, meet new people, go to some other parking garages, try to hit it all up, take it all in. The game's at 3:30.
3:30 kick.
3:30 kick, so we'll try to be there super early so we can try to get all that stuff in. Guys, we are bringing a banner as well. We do have a TTS banner that we're going to be taking with us. Want everybody to sign it. Try to go around, meet new people, get people to sign it, and just grow our following. So.
Yep. Gonna be fun. Gonna be real fun. I'm excited to be back in Boone. Lee,
play
the guy,
Oregon State, in case anyone's wondering. So play Oregon State. Oregon State's struggling this year.
They're 0-5, but honestly, I think their margin of loss is only like 6 points on the year. So they're playing close games.
Teams too early. So no slouch. This should be a good game.
I was talking to Lee this morning. He went to the Boise game. He got to see the blue field, so that's freaking awesome. Cool. But he said that he's nervous going into next week. I don't know if emotions were high or whatever happened in this game, but he felt like the team just came in a little unprepared for the Boise game. So he's hoping next week they come in ready to go. But he's kind of worried about what happened. But, hey, TTS, we went down there. They were worried about JMU because they need to win to get a bowl game. Maybe we can give them some spark and get a win over Oregon State. But speaking of App State, we did kind of mention here they did travel on the road to Boise. We're going to cover this game first since we are heading down there this Saturday coming up October 4th. Boise ended up winning this game 47-14, an absolutely abysmal offensive performance by App State. AJ Swan. Sorry. Whew, I am so sleepy.
It's good. You rightfully so.
Yeah, he had 64 yards passing, but I think he had negative 23 yards rushing.
Yeah.
2 interceptions, 11 for 24.
The score wasn't that bad for a while.
And
then Boise just kind of took it away.
Yeah. I mean, Matson for Boise, he went all for 321 yards, 23 for 37, 4 touchdowns. But I will say, Lebanon he's top. I think he's averaging his yards per game. He's in the top 10 in all college football.
Over 100 a game.
Yeah, so he had finished this game with 17 carries, 113 yards. So that was one bright spot on the offense. No touchdowns by him. But, I mean, looking at this, leading receiver for App State, Cummings, tight end, 3 receptions, 20 yards.
I mean, one sack. 64 yards passing, man.
Yeah.
I mean, you're not going to win.
Yeah, I mean, tackle. I mean, 1 sack.
Less than 50. He went 11 for 24, less than 50% completion, and 2 interceptions and 64 yards. That's like, if you want to give a grade, that's an F-.
Yeah.
I mean, that's bad.
Yes.
It just shows where Boise's still at. I mean, Boise, that's a tough college. That's a tough team.
Tough place to play there. I mean, that's
a
long road trip. I mean, it's tough. Bluefield. I mean, it's a tough place.
Yeah, Mountaineers. Don't hold your head down too much. You just lost to a very good team.
Yeah.
Coming back home, I think they'll be in the right mountains when they get back home. So hopefully that'll pick them up, and then TTS will be there as well to cheer them on. So,
exactly. Looking forward to it.
Gonna get that dub.
But speaking of that game, looking ahead just to preview that game, it is App State versus Oregon State. 0-5 Oregon State easily could be. It could be 4-1, 3-2. I mean, they're close losses in some of these games. But Oregon State's led by Murphy, who has 1,165 yards passing on the season, 7 touchdowns, 5 interceptions. Swan was tearing it up there for a while, but he struggled. He had an injury. He had an injury last week in the game. I don't even know if he played the whole game. I know they went to a true freshman at one point. But he's only got 943 yards passing, 76 for 127, 6 touchdowns, 6 interceptions. The Benion, 513 yards, 88 carries, 2 touchdowns. This game, they got to get that offense going. I mean, you want to take some pressure off that defense.
We got to get the passing going.
Yeah.
I mean, right now, you're just a run heavy. I mean, look at that. 513 yards compared to 302 leading on Oregon State. It's 200 yards extra. You got to get some passing up. You got to get Swan back to how he's clicking. That first game of the season, we was like, oh, man, look at AJ Swan.
Yeah.
I think he threw 300-some yards or close to 400, something like that. It's a crazy stellar game.
Yeah.
So I don't know if that injury played a role.
I mean, if you take that into consideration, though, almost 400 yards in game 1, he pretty much had half his passing yards on the season in game 1. Yeah. So it's been a struggle here lately. And it's kind of surprising. Like, we knew Dow Loggins coming in, offense coordinator at South Carolina. Figured they'd be a little more explosive. Not really seeing it, but I mean
2-2. I mean, not terrible.
Yeah, season's not over. I mean, nothing to hold your head down about.
No. Get this win here. This would be a huge win if you can beat Oregon State. Go up 3-2. Should definitely make a bowl game.
Yeah.
If you go 3-2, I seriously think so. Now, if you drop here, it's going to be a little tough.
It's going to be tough. I mean, the Sun Belt's cut tough all the way around.
It's very tough this year.
You got Southern Miss. You got JMU. You got Texas State. I mean, across the coastal Carolina. Who else is in there? I mean, there's just Troy. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, I mean, there's a lot of good Sun Belt football out there. So, this is a big game.
Kentucky.
A big game right here.
Yeah, tough squads.
Western Kentucky's in Conference USA.
Conference USA. Why do I always think they're in the Sun Belt?
They were in the Sun Belt. They moved.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
When did they move? A couple years back?
3 or 4 years ago. It was right around the time when
all the conferences, when the Pac-12 dissolved and all that.
And everything was just crumbling.
Okay, so they used to be in the Sun Belt. Because I remember them playing like over here and stuff, closer here. Yeah. So, okay, that's probably why. But anyway, 2-2, October 4th, 3:30. Hess and I will be there. So make sure, guys, we're going to post in the App State page again on Facebook. Come by and see us. Let us know where you're at. We'll come meet you.
Yep.
Just going to take it all in. We're going to bring the energy. We're going to have a good time.
Absolutely. Looking forward to it. Can't wait. Our first college road trip of the season. I'm pumped.
Yeah, first one this season. Guys, we're trying to plan out our next one. If there's anywhere that you all want us to go within 5 hours.
Yeah, 5 hours.
Of Southwest Virginia. So if we're within 5 hours, let us know where you want us to go. We're looking right now, of course, Tennessee, West Virginia, Virginia Tech. We'll get into them in a minute.
Yeah.
That game just might be a little bit more enticing. So, any of those local schools, D1, that we're going to try to hit up and see what we can do.
Yep. So looking forward to it. We're trying to go live a couple times down there in Boone.
Oh man, I didn't even see you updated this next note here.
Yes.
Oh my god, that must have just happened like right before we started recording.
About 2-3 hours ago.
Okay, I guess I didn't get the notification.
About that. See, it's 3 o'clock.
It couldn't have been too much earlier.
About 2 hours ago.
Okay, I would have missed it. Okay.
Yeah,
I was
2 hours
watching
ago.
Cars 3. Sorry about that.
Oh, great movie.
Oh, it is good. Very good.
But yeah, guys, before we get to the breaking news, next segment here, big games on Saturday, but we also had a Friday upset, but we do have some breaking news, and since Castle didn't see this notification on his phone, I'll let you announce what the breaking news is.
Yeah, breaking news is Arkansas is firing Sam Pittman after the huge, embarrassing loss to Notre Dame at home. Rightfully so. I think it's time. Sam Pittman's been there, 4 years, 5 years?
This is fourth year.
Fourth year, and Arkansas has just not done anything. They've come in, what was it? A couple years back, they were ranked really high, and then they lost like 3 games in a row or something like that. I mean, it's been the same story with Sam Pittman. I think he's a good coach. I just don't think Arkansas is the fit. So, and he just got embarrassed at home. I mean, bad. That game, it wasn't even a game.
Yeah.
Wasn't even a game.
It started out pretty good, though. I mean, the first drive of the game, Arkansas was moving the ball. I was like, oh, boy, Notre Dame's in trouble.
They got stud in Taylor Green, man. I mean, that quarterback's excellent. And they got a good wideout, too. I can't remember his name right off the bat, but they got studs on that team. Should be a very good team, very tough team. I'm not saying they're not a tough team, but
I mean, I'll defend Sam Pittman a little bit here. I mean, great offensive line coach. One of the best offensive line coaches in the country. That's where he came from. He was offensive line coach at Georgia, was part of the recruiting staff at Georgia. When he left, I mean, I seen a dip in our offensive line. I think it's just hard for a coach, an old school coach that's an offensive line mentality, to become a head coach. And you really got to have the right people around you: coordinators, offense coordinators, play callers, defensive coordinators. But they were times though, like Arkansas looked great. I mean, they've had some big wins.
That's what I'm saying.
But
they
then
were ranked like top 10 there a couple years back.
But it's just it just never clicked. It's like it clicked one week and then the wheels fall off the next. Yep. So I hate it. I hate it for Sam Pittman.
Biggest thing too, I think that they struggled with at Arkansas is their defense. That defense has been abysmal since he's been there, really, and I think that's been their biggest fall.
And I don't want to I hate talking about it this way because I'm not a big fan of the NIL and everything, but the Walmart family, the Waltons, pour into
Arkansas's got money.
Yeah, they pour into the NIL fund down there.
Cal down there for basketball.
But just to look at it though, I mean, Arkansas hasn't been much since probably Darren McFadden was down there with Felix Jones. I mean, that was
what, 20 years ago, 30 years ago.
Nah, 15 or so.
Oh, I saw 20.
Yeah, because Darren McFadden was playing
for. We're getting older, so.
Yeah, but I mean, just
early
thinking
2000s,
about
right?
Yeah, early 2000s. I mean, it's just been up and down. I mean, it had Rick Pitino there; he did okay.
Yeah,
I mean, it's just
I forgot Pitino was there. Yeah, he was there for a little while.
So, I mean, Arkansas's but that's a very enticing job opening. Gonna be interesting.
Yeah, that's what I was getting ready to ask you. I mean, I know it's way, way, way too early to tell. Do you know who's filling in as interim?
Mm-hmm.
No, haven't announced yet.
I haven't seen that yet.
So probably defensive coordinator or offensive coordinator, obviously.
Yeah.
So, okay. Yeah, we'll see what happens. Arkansas does travel to Neyland this coming weekend. Or, sorry, next weekend. They got to buy this weekend.
Let me tell you who I think could go there.
At least they got time to figure that out.
If I'm just spitballing, thinking of a coach to go there, Alex Golish.
Oh, yeah.
SEC coach.
This is what I'm worried about with Tech if they don't figure out who they're going to go after. Because I'm just going to go ahead and say it too. I see Florida maybe having an open and at the end of the season as well. So yeah, there's going to be some big time jobs opening up. So
well, I did see Tech is now going to be ranked 4th in the country in NIL funds when it comes to the starting next year.
Yeah,
they'll be right behind
their budget.
Yeah, they'll be number 4 in the country going into next year with revenue sharing and all that. So they're going to have the money.
Yeah, they're going to have the money. They're going to get a coach and going to get some players.
Yep.
But they might not need a coach. We'll get into that here in a minute. Speaking of another Virginia team. This game Friday night. Hess and I were trying to keep up with this and the Pioneers. This game went into double overtime. And, guys, I am talking about Virginia and Florida State. This game was at Virginia. Double overtime, 46-38. Cavaliers take the upset, take the win, storm the field, get fined $50,000, trample all over Squirrel White. I still don't know if he's all right. That should be a wrap. That was
great.
That was going, guys. It's my little Slim Shady over here. But, yeah, Florida State and Virginia, man. What happened? I seen old Boomer on our comments, talking about a great program. Yeah, Virginia is a pretty good program, man.
Yeah.
So they've had some good teams back in the past. Just because they ain't been good the last 10, 15 years. I mean, you had Heath Miller years and all that. Those teams were good.
Yeah. I mean, Virginia, we knew going into this game that Virginia's offense was the top in the country. They were putting up a game before they put up 700 yards, school record. I think they're averaging over 500 yards a game. The defense was the big question, and I talked to some Cavs fans yesterday, and they were worried. They were happy with the win, but they said they lived this story years ago when they beat Florida State. The offense was good, but the defense wasn't there. They still gave up 38 points, but Florida State's no slouch. They were ranked 8th in the country.
Yeah.
Florida State, I want to say maybe they overlooked them a little bit. They got Miami this week, so
yeah, might have.
It was a Friday night.
Too. It was a road game.
But it was off schedule. It was a short week. Friday night in Charlottesville.
Yeah.
You're playing an unranked UVA, and let's be honest. You're 8th ranked Florida State.
Let me ask you, Hess, and I just want to get this question in. I got 2 questions for you, actually, before we get into the stats here. First question. Storming the field. Do you think that should be banned?
No, but I think they should have somehow to say, all right.
Hold off until the players are off.
Yes, because it's becoming a safe.
Because somebody's going to get injured. If you watch that video, it did look like Squirrel White just got trampled on by everybody. Well, apparently he didn't, but I'm sure he took some shots. Probably.
They were over 50-some injuries to student body and personnel. They had a mass casualty incident at the hospitals and stuff because everybody coming on the field that got hurt. So I think for the safety of the players, the coaches, and the fans, because here's the thing. You rush the field like we see it in college basketball, too. I think you talked about this a little bit last year.
Basketball almost got his ankle rolled, yeah.
Yeah, but, what's keeping these kids, and I'm not saying there's people out there, there's mean people out there, but there's way more nice people out there, but there's people that's malicious. Rush that field and go find Castellanos and knock the crap out of him.
Yeah, like that one guy flipping him off. Come on, man. That was low. You got to look at player safety here. I don't think a fine to a school's enough. I think they need to be like, all right, we're rushing the field, but there's got to be a delay. The teams have to be off the field now. Let's rush the field. You and I went on the field last year at Tennessee, but we waited.
Yeah, we did. But by the time we got there, half the stadium was already on the field.
That's what I'm saying. So, we just waited. I think, if you want to go on the field, sure, but wait until the players are. Or at least all huddled around going back to the locker room.
And the way UVA, because they have that grass end zone, they were piled up on that right there, and they just ran straight off the grass onto them.
That's my thing. I don't know how you can stop it. It's the only problem.
You can't stop a mass
20,000 people coming running at you. You're not going to stop that.
The only thing I could think, and this would suck, but the NCAA come out and say, hey, you rushed the field before a certain time, it's a forfeit.
Yep. That's what I was thinking. That's the only way you do that. Your team forfeits because of the fans, which would be terrible. But something's got to be done. They got to stop that. I'm all for celebrating your team, cheering them on, having good emotion, having a good time.
Well, here's the thing, too.
I look back, or something.
Was it last year? Was it Ole Miss? It was the game with Ole Miss. They beat somebody. The crowd rushed the field, but the refs were going to review a play. So they were all already on the field, and then they went to review the play, but the fans were on the field, so they took 30, 45 minutes to get the fans. They couldn't even get them back in their seats. They were sitting on the sidelines.
Yeah.
And, it's just – you got ref safety. You got media. The lady for ESPN was trying to interview the coach, and she was, all tangled up.
It's just too much. It's chaos. It's just asking – It's a bad recipe. It's just asking for something bad to happen.
It's what's going to end up happening. It's going to take a fun experience away.
It's going to take something serious to get it to stop. And that's a bad way to be, but it's going to happen.
Yeah.
Next question I had for you before we move on to the stats in this one. Was that a catch? Did you see the catch from Florida State in double overtime? He double clutched it and got his foot down, and they ruled it incomplete. That would have tied it.
All right. Based off the rules.
Okay.
Yep. And from what I've argued this a couple times this year, one was the Clemson LSU game.
Yeah.
A guy from LSU caught the ball, got the foot down.
There was another team too.
There's another one, I think same week or the next week. He crossed the plane, crossed the goal line. Miami. Crossed the goal line, fell to the ground, ball came out. But he's already in the end zone. He already crossed the plane.
Yeah.
To me, that's a touchdown. Because if the running back or quarterback or somebody running the football, when that ball crosses the plane, it's dead. It's touchdown. So why does the catch have to keep going? But by rule, the catch is a continuous thing. You have to keep possession all the way to the ground, which I don't agree with in the end zone, because if that's the case, how many times have we seen a quarterback or somebody stretch the ball out?
Yeah.
They get across the goal line and the defender smacks it.
As long as and it's a dead ball.
Yeah. But that's
the ball crosses the plane. Yeah, I think they need to change that rule myself. Because honestly, I thought that was a catch. Now, granted, I mean, of course, people are reviewing it and everything, that they're going to have better assessment of the ruling.
Speaking
if the
of
there, then it's there.
I'm glad you brought that up, because I think I said this last episode. The review process in the ACC, the fact that you get to hear the transparency of every call, what the review is going to be, hear what the people that are watching it are seeing, see what they're looking at, and hear that. I love that. I think every conference needs to go to that so the fans can hear what's happening. Because how many times have we watched the game and be like, Bama's going to get the call because everybody. Yep. So, I mean.
But seriously.
I love that. Yeah. But, yeah, great win by UVA here. I mean, this was a good win.
Morris, Florida. Go ahead. Give him Florida there.
Yeah, Morris here, he finished 26-35, 229 yards, 2 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. Taylor, 27 carries, 1 touchdown, just 1 yard short of 100 with 99. Mr. Do-It-All for Florida State, Castellanos, transferred from Boston College, 254 yards passing, 18 for 32, 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions. But he also led him in rushing with 14 carries, 78 yards, and a touchdown. Florida State kind of was a trap game here. I think they're looking ahead, maybe a little bit to Miami. I'm not saying that they fully was, but maybe a little bit. But nothing hurt here. It's 1 loss. And you look at the way this weekend went, 1 loss is not going to hurt anybody. So UVA, great win for that. It made it a
little bit tougher this coming weekend. So
it did.
More of a you-must-win type deal.
Yeah. But, I mean, I was talking to people today. There's a lot of people expecting 2- and 3-loss schools to make the playoffs this year, the way it's going. So,
wow.
Especially they're even on ESPN, they said they could possibly see a 4-loss SEC school make it this year. So
that would have people going crazy.
Yeah, they said them in the Big Ten could possibly have a 4-loss. So
wow.
But I mean, in ACC, I think this is okay, but they got to keep winning. You got to keep winning.
I think Florida State, in my opinion, is still one of the best teams in the ACC.
I think UVA is one of the better teams too. I think they're playing really well.
Playing very sound.
Coach Elliott's doing really well up there. I think it's
got that program going in the right direction.
I think it's kind of funny. They're kicking Virginia Tech while they're down a little bit right now. So
they really are.
Yeah.
I mean, they look much improved.
But that was Friday night, guys, and Saturday was probably the best slate of college football games that we're going to have all year till probably playoffs and conference championship weekend. Like this Saturday there was good games all day long. And first game I want to cover here, this game was close for a while. This score does not reflect how close this game was. This is Ohio State versus Washington.
I think it was 6-0 in the second or something like that.
Yeah, and it was like 7-3 at half.
Yeah.
Ohio State was up 7-3.
Mm-hmm. Seeing a lot of defense out of these Big Ten schools.
Yes, defense is really nice.
Oregon, Penn State here in a minute, but that was a defensive game as well.
Yeah.
But Ohio State. This game was at Washington, right? This first traveling game for them. Yep. So Ohio State traveled there. Sayan does what he does: 22 for 28, 2 touchdowns, 208 passing yards. In my opinion, I think he's probably one of the best young quarterbacks in the league.
I would say he's arguably the best freshman out there.
Yeah, probably so.
Yeah.
Then you had Jackson for them, 17 carries, 80 yards rushing, and then leading receiver was Smith, 8 receptions, 1 touchdown with 81 yards. Then you go on the other side, Williams Jr., 173 passing yards for Washington, no touchdowns, 18 to 22, very good stat line there. Coleman, 13 carries, 70 yards, and then Roebuck, 4 receptions for 58 yards.
I mean, that's the big thing here. We talked about Ohio State all year, that defense. I mean, they kept them out of the end zone. I think they were several times there. They were in the red zone, and they held them to 2 field goals, and then they stopped them. So
Washington's no slouch. Was Washington undefeated?
They were undefeated coming in this game.
4-0,
and Ohio State, they struggle going to the West Coast. They haven't won a West Coast game, a regular season game in years.
They closed this one out strong. I mean,
they did close this one out. Yes, they did. Ryan Day, great way to close it out. Coached it very well down the stretch. I know the score. If I'm an Ohio State fan, I'm probably disappointed. I probably have no fingernails left, but you won a game. That's a fairly tough game.
That's a good win. That looks good on the schedule.
Yes, absolutely.
Over Washington at Washington, tough.
That's a very tough place to play.
Yeah. So I was impressed with Ohio State. With what little bit I did get to watch of that game.
Yeah, absolutely. I went back and watched some of the highlights. I was very impressed. Very impressed with Ohio State. We'll keep the Big Ten train rolling here. This was probably the game of the week. I mean, there were a lot of good games, but this was a good one. This is a double overtime thriller. Whiteout in Penn State. Penn State took on the Oregon Ducks.
Game. This was your kind of game. It was 3-3 at half.
Yeah, it was 3-3 at half. Drew Allar still struggling. Worst QBR in the Big Ten, and I think he's ranked 117th in QBR. Just not doing what we expected out of him.
I was pretty high on Allar. I think you were too.
Yeah, I was, and I don't know. It's just like I don't know. It's something's off, but he did finish 14 for 25, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception, 137 yards. But Deontay Moore transfer.
There, bro. I mean, whole different system. Look what this guy's doing. He didn't do nothing at UCLA, right?
Yep.
Nothing at UCLA.
Yep.
Yeah, and look what he's doing with Dan Lanning.
Yeah, 248 yards, 29 for 39, 3 touchdowns. Pretty much led this team right here. But it was a defensive game.
Very.
Dan Lanning, hats off to him. There you go, Adam. I said it. Way to come into a hostile environment. That's a hard. I mean, like he said, I loved his comment after the game. He said, "You play in
I was blown away, dude.
You play in Happy Valley, a whiteout. You automatically give Penn State 7." He said the crowd did nothing for him. So he said the crowd didn't affect him, and I love that take. So Penn State, tough loss.
What do you think about College Game Day wearing all white, and then Pat McAfee wearing an off-white blazer?
Well, apparently Dan Lanning texted Pat or Nick Saban or somebody and said,
like that.
"Yeah, stop being y'all are so biased right now or whatever."
And
Pat was like, "That's why."
Off-white.
Yeah. No, I liked it. I mean, that was a great College Game Day crowd. That crowd was legit. That was awesome. It was. I like it. I like Game Day. Buy it into that. I mean, you're at that camp. I mean, next week, man, you're going to be in App State gear. I mean, we're buying into the system.
Yeah, so Pat McAfee, baby.
Yeah, we're working on finding this with Pat McAfee. He did. But I mean, Moore threw to his cousin Moore. He had 7 receptions for 89 yards. I don't know if they're related. I'm just saying that.
Moore.
Yeah, both D Moore. I think sometimes maybe he's just throwing to himself. But Oregon,
Moore's
Oregon is probably the most untalked about program so far this year.
Yeah,
they're just sitting there winning football games.
They're second now in the new AP, but still, I mean,
I hadn't seen the new AP, so I hadn't.
Yeah, they're second in the new AP. Ohio State's still first.
So double O at the top.
Big Ten at the top.
Big Ten at the top. But yeah, I mean, Oregon's played great football. This might, I mean, I'm not going to fully send this one, but this might be the year we see the Ducks get over that hump of being the national champion.
That was a huge win, man.
Very big win. Because, I mean, Penn State was
I talked to everybody,
favorite.
And everybody, it was like 93-7% Penn State.
Yeah.
Even myself, I picked Penn State. Because I told you, I was like, it's a wide out to 7:30 kick.
Yeah.
At Penn State, nah.
With this team and that defense, I mean, I don't know.
I think it comes down to coaching, and you got this stat right here with James Franklin. It does,
but hold on, it does, but and I don't like to put blame on players, but Drew Allar has not lived up to anything what we expected this year. Last year was a great season for him.
They were talking about a halfway decent game here.
They were talking about him being a draft prospect last year, first round draft pick. The backup transferred out because he knew he wasn't going to get an opportunity and went to Missouri, and Allar's just not doing it for him right now, and they don't have much behind
it up there in Missouri.
He is, and I don't know. But like you were going to say, I'll let you talk about your boy James Franklin here.
James Franklin is 4-21 versus AP top 10 teams while at Penn State. Yes. Question is, and I like that you put this up last night on our Facebook. Is it time to move on from James Franklin? He can get you there. He can get you. It's kind of, hey, you know who he reminds me of is? Brian Kelly. That's Brian Kelly 2.0 right there.
Yeah. And, I mean, here's another stat. Shout out to Jake Maidens for sending us this one. Big Michigan fan. James Franklin is 1-15 against top 5 opponents, 4-21 against top 10 opponents, 5-30 against top 25 opponents, and he's 4-17 versus Michigan and Ohio State.
Ouch.
That's not acceptable. Joe Pa didn't do that. Joe Pa went beating the teams he had to beat when he was at Penn State. This is not acceptable at Penn State.
I wouldn't be surprised if they move on from him this year if they don't make it.
If they do.
A lot of season left.
A lot of season left. And I think James Franklin's still one of the better coaches out there.
I mean, you lost to an excellent school. Let me get that.
You did.
and
He
double
did.
overtime. So
And I mean,
cards just didn't fall your way. It happens.
and most of these games haven't been like blowout losses. Like they just haven't been able to close them out.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, it comes down to coaching at the end, very end.
I'll throw this out there. Not saying it's going to happen, but based off some changes that are happening at this program and more money falling in, if Penn State moves on from James Franklin, does Virginia Tech go grab James Franklin?
That'd be a good pickup.
That would be.
I do think James Franklin's a good coach. I'll say that. I think Brian Kelly's a good coach. I don't know if they're a great coach.
I look at James Franklin, and I mean, I know this was years. I know there was a coach, and Derek Mason was in between it, and maybe one more. Mm-hmm. He kind of got Vandy noticed. I mean, he had Jay Cutler. Yeah. He was bringing in some players at Vandy, kind of showed people, hey, Vandy football can do something, and then it helped them. I mean, that's how he got the Penn State job.
Yeah,
so
that's true.
I mean, a coach like James Franklin, if he decides to keep coaching, go to Virginia Tech. If Penn State moves on from him, not sure they will, but if they do, if I'm Tech, I'm eyeballing it right now.
Yeah, absolutely. I'd be eyeballing it. Just got to get over that hump, and that might be a good way to get out of it, too, is go to ACC and get a fresh start.
Yeah.
Whole new program, whole new opponents list, everything.
Absolutely.
Start all over, start fresh. He's a good coach. He just can't all win the big game.
I mean, sometimes, though, like some coaches, it is rare you find a Nick Saban, a Kirby Smart, I'll throw Ryan Day into this, a Pete Carroll type coach, like a Mac Brown at Texas. I mean, it's rare you find these coaches nowadays in college football over the last 20, 30 years that are there for 10-plus years. It's very hard because there comes a point either A, they move on,
or the game changes.
Or the game changes and things stagnate at that location. So sometimes a fresh start. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. James Franklin, good coach. I'm not taking anything away from him, but that's a terrible stat line, and I know Penn State fans are fed up. So we'll see. We'll see if they depart. A lot of season left. You went on mute, brother.
Oh, sorry. I was on mute.
Yeah, I was looking over. I was like, what's he doing? Like a massive yawn or something?
No, sorry about that. But, yeah. Next big game, though. At an SEC matchup here, I'll let you go into this one. Ole Miss versus LSU.
Yeah, Ole Miss does cover. They take the over, so 24-19 over LSU. Chambliss, excellent game from him. 23-39, 1 touchdown, 1 interception, 314 yards passing. They also ran the ball very well with Lacey, 87 yards, 23 carries, 1 touchdown. And then leading receiver with Lee, 4 receptions, 70 yards, 1 touchdown. Yep. Nussmeier started this game hot, hit a deep pass, I think like a 35-yard pass, start the game off for LSU. Did only finish with 197 passing yards, 21 for 34, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. And then this is a big key right here. They haven't been able to rush the ball all season really, but Barry, 22 yards, was the leading rusher.
And that was the backup. That was the backup.
Yeah, that was the backup. I don't know. LSU had an opportunity to win this game, and they just couldn't. They did. Yeah. They pulled what I just said a minute ago with Brian Kelly. Can't win the big game.
Right.
That's what it comes down to. Their defense looks good. Looks great.
Here's my thing. Defense is the worst game they played all year.
Correct. It's 24 points.
Defense has kept them in every game, and they gave up big pass plays, big chunk plays to Ole Miss, which is you expect it when you're playing Lane Kiffin.
Ole Miss gonna spread you.
But this is the problem. The offense can't do anything. Nussmeier is not doing – last year he was averaging over 350 yards a game.
Yeah, this year's been down here.
The offense is very down. The defense is starting to feel it. They're starting to get tired. Injuries are building up on defense because they're out there so much. If LSU cannot get this offense started, rolling, the defense is not going to keep them in many more games. They're going to get tired. They can't keep up this. The defense is great. It's an elite defense.
It is good.
But they don't have the depth that some of these big elite defenses have, and the offense is not helping them out at all. And if Brian Kelly does
lackluster, Hess, undisciplined, and lackluster. No rush game. Haven't had it all season.
No, and I mean it's killing them.
If you're a one-dimensional offense, you're probably not going to win these big games.
And they can't control time of possession, and I mean that's just killing the defense. And I mean if LSU doesn't get this fixed, I mean I think you're looking at a 4 or 5 loss school right here.
Yeah, they got a tough schedule still.
Yes.
So, yeah, very well could happen. Ole Miss, though, I think they cracked the top 5 or 6 in the new rankings.
Yeah.
So they
I ain't got to see
the
AP poll, so.
I don't know how I feel about that just yet, but I do like Chambliss for Ole Miss. Very good quarterback. Lane Kiffin can develop the quarterback. Look like Jackson Dart.
Yeah, I was going to look at the AP poll and pull it up here. See if I can find one. I want to
While
see
you're
how
doing that,
that
I
went.
liked what Lane Kiffin said about his daughter dating the Weeks kid, the linebacker
Yeah.
for LSU. Said that they covered the over.
Yeah, I thought AP poll. Ohio State won. Oregon up 4-2. Miami down 1-3. Ole Miss up 9-4.
4. Okay.
Oklahoma up to 5th. Texas A&M up 3 spots to 6. Penn State drops 4 spots down to 7. Indiana up 3-8. Texas up 1-9. Alabama jumps all the way up 7 spots to 10. Texas Tech 11th. Georgia falls 7 spots to 12. LSU drops 9 spots to 13. Iowa State stays idle and stays there at 5-0 at 14. Tennessee stays at 15. Vandy up to 16. Georgia Tech down 1 to 17. Florida State drops 10 spots to 18. Missouri up 1 to 19th. Michigan down 1 to 20. Notre Dame up 1 to 21st. Illinois 22nd. BYU 23rd. Cracking the top 25 for the first time this year. UVA at 4-1 at 24th in the country. And rounding out the top 25, Arizona State.
Back in top 25.
26th, South Florida. 27th, Utah. Mississippi State, 28th. Memphis, 29th. Louisville, 30th. Southern Cal falls out of the top 25. They fall all the way out to 31st. Maryland is 32nd. North Texas, 33rd.
North
and
Texas.
TCU, 34th. And UNLV, 35th.
Wow.
Yep.
Interesting.
Kind of surprised by the no, they ended up losing. I forgot. Yeah, USC did lose the Illinois.
Well, they blew it.
Yeah.
Blew it. 30, at least the kicker can kick a field goal, to close the game for Illinois. So that was nice to see. 34-32 final.
Yeah.
Yeah, USC shouldn't have lost that game.
We'll talk about that one.
Yeah. Let's talk about this one, Hess. Why don't you give us this one?
Big game in Athens. Had a 7:30 kick for this one. Night game. Kirby Smart never lost a night game in Athens until Ty Samson. It doesn't matter because he beat UGA 24-21.
God, sorry. I threw up a little bit.
DeBoer out coaches Kirby Smart in the second half, which is very surprising. I mean, this game was 24-17 a half.
Mm-hmm.
Georgia kept them out of the end zone the whole second half. They just couldn't capitalize on.
They had a chance to tie it, and Kirby decided he did something off the wall that is not Kirby.
Yeah,
very un-Kirby.
I was
screaming,
kick the field goal.
Yeah, they tried to tie it. Yeah,
sitting right there. I was like, "What are we doing? Why are we going to tie the game?"
21-24 at that time, right?
Yeah, it was 21-24. I mean, yeah, that was 21-24, 4th and 1 on the 5-yard line.
Field goal.
If it was tied 24-24, okay, I see you going for it. Why not? Way the defense was playing, but it wasn't. And I just think he put too much on the defense to say, okay, if I don't get this, which I feel like. But in his defense, with the way Georgia is at running back, I mean, they had a new running back go over 100 in this game. You expected them to get 1 yard. The play call was terrible. I didn't agree with it. They went out with Cash Jones wide, running up the middle. But I just think DeBoer outcoached him at the end of that game. Kirby,
if you take the points there, we might be talking about another overtime game.
You might be. It just, I don't know. It took. I don't know. It was just. I didn't see. If you would have told me when I was on my way home last night that Bama will not score another point in this game,
they start off hot.
Georgia's going to win this game. Like I would have just said, "Yep, Georgia's going to win." I would never have thought that they wouldn't have won this game, not giving up another point in this because they played very well. They really controlled Alabama's offense. But I mean, Simpson is very efficient. There were some passes he made up. Very nice passes across the middle, just putting it on point. He finished 24-38 for 2 touchdowns, 276 yards. Stockton, probably his worst game of the season, 13 for 20, 1 touchdown, 130 yards.
Went in Tennessee, baby. That's what I told you. Luck ran out for him at Tennessee for that 4th and 6 dime. I told you, that's the best pass play of his career.
Well,
that's it.
I think the bye week.
He summons the football gods for that pass, and that's what it was. That's it.
I think the bye week screwed Georgia there. I think we play Alabama after the Tennessee game. I think we're looking at a different game. But
maybe.
But Kirby is 1-7 now, all time against Alabama.
Yeah.
He is 0-2
like what he said. He's like, what's everybody else's record against Alabama? I like that.
Yeah. But I mean, he's 0-2 against DeBoer. DeBoer now moves to 7-1 against top 5 ranked opponents. So all you Alabama fans that want him fired.
Do you still want him fired? That's my question.
Yeah, I hope so. I'm tired. Yeah. And let me tell you one thing. I want to talk about this. I watched the post-game interview right on the field after the game. They went to interview DeVore. That man was so calm and was like, great atmosphere. We played what we had to do. I'm telling you, I said it. Maybe he wasn't cut for the SEC. Maybe the pressure of the SEC is too much. I don't think so anymore. I think that man's got ice in his veins. It don't matter the environment. It don't matter where he's at. He's even kilt.
Maybe.
And Alabama, I talked to 2 Tennessee fans this morning. One of them is a season ticket holder, sits on the 50-yard line for every game. He's already calling it Alabama 45, Tennessee 20. So,
wow.
Tennessee fans are already worried now.
Wow, guys, believe in your team.
Alabama, and this guy's a season ticket holder for like 30-plus years. So, he's seen the good, the bad, the ugly at Tennessee. But, I mean, I don't know. I think this game – winning this game between the hedges, ending the 33-game home win streak for Georgia, Kirby's first night loss at Georgia. This game for Bama, if you have to play Bama the rest of the season, and you're not a Bama fan, guys, we might be in trouble. Bama may make a run here. Right now, Vegas has improved their odds. They're now number 2 to win the national championship behind Oregon. Watch out. Alabama, that tide is rolling. They're clicking on all cylinders. That Florida State loss and the way the media talked to them, I think they've used that as motivation. I'm going to go ahead and say it. Bama doesn't lose another game this year until maybe playoffs.
Wow. Hopping on the Bama train, huh? I can't do that. Sorry. Just cannot do that. I think if Gunnar Stockton would actually had a halfway normal, decent game, I think that we're talking something different.
I think
130 yards passing, I mean, come on.
I think the Bama defense, I don't think Bama will give up another – I don't think another quarterback will throw over 250 yards against them the rest of the season.
I'll shake on that.
Because the only quarterback that's done it so far is Castellanos, and the way they're 6 deep on the defensive line, their defense is number 1 in the country.
Good. I said that at the beginning of the season. Offensive line should be the best.
Offensive line, it is the best in the country. I mean, it is. And the way they're playing, though, they're just so fast on defense. It reminds me of a Nick Saban, Kirby Smart coached Alabama team when they were just steamrolling everybody. It's there. And the way everything is right now in college football, I just think right now that's your SEC front runner, and then I'd say Tennessee's probably 2.
Boo. I don't know about that.
Do you not know about? Okay. Do you not know about? I got Vandy this week. Vandy comes down.
Okay.
College game days
at Tuscaloosa.
Yeah, at Tuscaloosa.
That'd be tough.
It's the first time. If you'll read down here, it's the first time since 1937. Maybe they get it in there
all the way down to the bottom.
Maybe, I don't know. It's the first time since 1937 they're playing each other as both ranked opponents.
That's on the notes, but it's way down there. Sorry, guys.
Yeah.
Jumped ahead a little bit. Yeah. Okay. Interesting.
I just.
We'll see. I don't know. Bama. I always feel like Bama plays their best football against you all. Like I always do. I always feel like that is like. And it's like Kirby said, it's always like a championship game when y'all play each other. That's the truth.
It is, but I mean, it's just that was very loud. It was hostile, and the way.
Did y'all break the sound record?
I didn't check it. I don't think so, but I don't know.
I think we still got it, baby. Let's go.
I don't know. I
got one bragging right over you.
And they did get Jam Miller back in this game. They had like 5 running backs with 50 yards.
Yeah.
They're clicking, and watch out.
No, they look good. I'll give them that, but. Just pump the brakes a little bit. We'll see.
Are you saying that?
You just said no other quarterback's going to throw over 250. I think Pavia can do it. He looks pretty good.
We'll talk. We'll get a chance here.
I can't believe you're hopping on the Roll Tide train.
I'm not right now. I think some of your hatred of being a Vols fan is coming out of Alabama.
No. I'm not a Vols fan at all. This is just decor behind me. I love
a lot of it.
Love them.
But hey, speaking of your Vols, go ahead.
Yeah, take this one. God, this one gave me like 2 heart attacks in this game. But yeah, the Vols end up winning in overtime. Another overtime game for them. They finally come out on top on this one. So 41-34 over Mississippi State. Very, very tough Mississippi State team. Very improved. Levy's got that team looking good, honestly. Very good. A lot of cowbell. That was the first time Tennessee's played them in like 9 years, I think.
Yeah, something like that.
Like 2015, I think might have been the last time, and then only one other time before that. So this is only the 3rd time these two teams have played each other. Joey Aguilar, another stellar game from him. 24 for 40, 335 yards passing, 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions. Those 2 interceptions were just should have never happened, honestly, if the receivers would catch a ball. So unfortunate there. So you do see those stats, but he did excellent. He did everything possible. Let him down to tie the game with a 2-minute drive there in the fourth to tie it up and go to overtime. So he looked great. Bishop, 11 carries, 1 touchdown, 72 yards. It's one thing I'm a little bit worried about. I've noticed Tennessee's rushing's been down past couple weeks when they actually face a pretty sound defenses. But Mike Matthews stepped up, 118 yards, 6 reception. He missed a wide open touchdown pass. Joey Aguilar put it on a dime and he dropped it. It looked like Georgia out there last year. So, yeah. Interesting game. Shapen, 18-29, 1 touchdown, 1 interception, 180 yards passing. It's good to see Tennessee's defense kind of shut that down, but they could not shut down Mississippi State's rushing, which is weird because this is probably the best rushing game that Mississippi State's had this season. 134 yards with Bothwell, 23 carries, 2 touchdowns. Mississippi State, man, they're no slouch. No slouch at all. Very good team. I think you just said they're right outside the top 25 right now. I think they're 28th.
Yeah.
I think that's a good position. They got a tough game again this coming weekend. I think we'll cover that a little bit later as well. But yeah, it's nice to be on the upper hand on the overtime game this week. If it would have been back-to-back weeks losing overtime, I'd have been pretty sad.
It wouldn't have been back-to-back weeks.
I felt well.
You had UAB last week.
Sorry, 2 weeks. But thank you for correcting me on
You're welcome.
I appreciate it.
You're welcome. I didn't want you to forget about UAB.
Yeah, we did play UAB. I forgot about that. Thank you. But yeah, it would have been pretty tough. I probably felt like Notre Dame fans, honestly. But they didn't. Good team found a way to win, right, Hess?
I agree with that. And everybody's been saying it. Tennessee, 1 loss.
Nick Saban said
I was going to say they're the most dangerous 1-loss team in the country, but I think that's the Alabama Crimson Tide. I think their defense is right now. The defense for Alabama is playing better than Tennessee, but I think the offense for Tennessee is playing better than Alabama. They're a little bit more, but I'm with you though on the run game.
Well, not only that, the run game's been a little down. Don't know what's going on there, but I will say this: Tennessee's defense. This is probably one of their better defensive games. I think they had 5 sacks, 2 forced turnovers,
34 points.
Okay, but they had an interception, pick 6. Sack, fumble, scored. So the defense scored 14 points for them. Offense struggled in the beginning.
Yeah, I know.
Offense struggled. So
Trust
that's what I'm
me.
saying. The defense kind of carried this game. They had, I think 5 or 6 sacks and 2 forced turnovers. So
yeah, West had 2 sacks, and then Aaron Carter had 17 tackles, 6 solos.
17 tackles, dear God.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, I get it. 34 points. I understand.
Tough place to play in Starksville. Tough place to play in Starksville, though. I mean, that's a very tough environment.
Tennessee had every opportunity to take this one away, and they just couldn't put it together.
I feel like that whiteout was a little better than Penn
State.
State.
I've seen enough already. I can tell you they're probably going to lose this game because they just weren't. It was road balls of last year is what it looked like. Exactly what it looked like. Just drop passes, drop balls, right on the money. The interceptions, like I said, those were catchable balls. I mean, it just nothing was going right.
I mean,
but they found a way to win.
They did. And who's Tennessee got next week?
Got a bye week, and then they got Arkansas coming to town.
Okay. Never know how those games when you play a team has lost a coach.
Look what Tech's doing.
Yeah, we'll get to that.
Yeah.
But I mean Tennessee, I still think they're one of the. I think them and Alabama are 1A, 1B in the SEC right now. I don't believe in LSU.
That was a good win. Honestly.
I think really right now it's 1A, 1A, 1B.
What am I saying?
You're a Vols fan. 1A, 1B right now in the SEC. Alabama, Tennessee. You flip a coin. Then I'll probably say Georgia because they're playing a little better offensively than LSU. Then after that,
you're forgetting a big one.
I got A&M's there, but I'm waiting to see
that team working.
Let them play somebody big. Well, I'm waiting for. I mean, Notre Dame. Yeah,
they'd be a good team. Notre Dame's good.
I'm not high on Notre Dame right now. They're literally. I mean,
Jeremiah Love's turning on though, brother. He had 4 touchdowns in the first half.
He did. Jeremiah Love's playing good, but I want to see A&M play. I don't think Notre Dame could blow a fart in the wind in the SEC. So,
wow.
I want to see what A&M does when they go on the road. I'm not a big fan of Marcus Freeman, but that's beside the point.
Fresh fade. Look good.
I just think right now your team's in the SEC. I think it's Alabama, Tennessee, Georgia, Vandy, Then I put Ole Miss right behind Georgia, then Vandy, then probably like LSU, so on and so forth, and Oklahoma. Oklahoma's up there. Then A&M right in there too. I like Oklahoma. I like Oklahoma better than I do
like
A&M.
Your top 5 in SEC is a toss-up. It's just depending on which way the points go at the end of the game.
Yeah.
I mean, seriously.
I agree.
I think all those teams are pretty well even.
I mean, that's usually how it goes.
Really
depending on how the points go at the end of the game determines who wins or loses.
Is that really what happens? Is that really what? Well, what I'm meaning, you jackwagon. I'm meaning, if Tennessee had a kicker, well, they might beat Georgia.
Your kicker got his foot stomped last week.
I don't care. I ain't gonna say nothing bad here. I get it. Kickers miss, but come on, man.
But hey, I want the Vols fans to get off Heupel's back, and I want them to stop talking about how
on his back.
How they talk about how he can't coach in the big game, how he can't win on the road. Get off the back. I
just want to clarify something. Not all Vols fans are the same. So, I have nothing against Heupel. They didn't remember where he was 5 years ago. So, wouldn't even be in this conversation. So, yeah, I think he's done excellent.
I mean, I still think Butch Jones was the better coach, but that's just me.
Sure. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Brick by brick, baby.
Brick by brick. He's still building them bricks down there in Arkansas. So
Arkansas State.
Yeah, I know. Gosh.
You said Arkansas.
Our listeners know where he
didn't
go to Arkansas.
I didn't want people to think he took the head coaching job since Pittman's been fired.
I mean, he might.
He might.
Butch Jones on the radar.
Another big game here.
Yeah, this was surprising.
Another overtime game. It was the theme yesterday. Georgia Tech traveling to Wake Forest and Winston-Salem. Haynes King doing what Haynes King been doing all year. I'm just waiting for an injury to happen. Right now, the Indiana quarterback is first in the Heisman.
Okay. He's good.
And then Haynes King is up there. Who else? There was somebody else that shot.
Beck, too.
No, Beck wasn't up there. Gunnar Stockton was 3.
Not after this week.
It was
oh my gosh!
It was Indiana's quarterback Haynes King, Stockton, Simpson, Nussmeier, Beck.
Okay, so Beck's down to 6.
And then there was a couple others, and then Joey Aguilar, I think they had him 15th. No, Aguilar's 9. Aguilar's 9. I remember seeing that now.
Let's go, baby. Yeah, leads the SEC in passing yards now. By the way, not trying to give a random plug there, but I just did. So yeah, Georgia Tech overtime takes the dub, 30-29 over the Wake Forest Deacons. King.
Hey, let me talk about this one.
Huh?
Hit it up. Talk about it. Talk about old Haynes King and Georgia Tech Gallagher.
243 yards passing, 28-42, 1 touchdown, 106 yards rushing. Excellent. He does this every week.
Every daggone week.
Rivers led him in receptions, 8 receptions, 77 yards. Really surprising, though, Wake Forest, in my opinion, me and you were texting on this one, they had this game. Wake Forest should have won. Ashford had 219 yards passing, 13-28, no touchdowns. Claiborne had 119 rushing yards, 21 carries, 2 touchdowns, and then Mays Jr. had 2 receptions for 65 yards to lead them in receiving yards. Wake Forest came out of nowhere on this one. I think this was definitely a hiccup on Georgia Tech. I think Georgia Tech is better than this game. I really do. I think they're one of the better programs in the ACC. But, found a way to win. You did win, so can't say nothing bad there. Wake Forest did have a chance, though, to tie this one up. They could have kicked the field goal, and they elected to go for 2 to try to put it away.
Mm-hmm. I mean, Wake Forest has been playing good football, though, this year. They've been playing really good football.
I'm not saying anything bad, but I think Georgia Tech's, they're better. A lot better on paper.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Especially with King at the helm, too. I mean, he's the king.
He's doing
He's on top of the hill. King of the hill.
On top of the hill.
On top of the hill.
I think my headset's dying. This ain't good.
Oh, no, man. First you went on mute, now your headset's dying.
Yeah, having all kinds of scrambled over here. I know,
Charge
right?
your stuff before we do this podcast, guys.
I know, I tried.
Yeah, anything you want to add on that one?
Again, I think Wake Forest is playing good football. I love the Haynes King's able to do both.
Georgia Tech undefeated?
Yes.
Sorry, I think so. 5-0? 4-0? 5-0.
5-0, I think.
Wow.
They are 5-0.
5-0.
5-0.
First time in a while.
First time since last year.
Okay, but before that?
First time in a while.
I didn't realize they started last year 5-0.
Yeah, remember they won
I knew they won the game across seas, and then
Yep.
that was against Florida State.
Florida State, yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
Yep. Oh, what's his name? Brent Key? Brent Pye?
Yeah, Brent Key.
Brent Key. Yeah, Brent Key doing big things. The other Georgia coach doing big things.
It's true.
Yeah. Another big game. You were really excited about this when you were all in this. I think you were more into this game than you was your Tennessee game.
I really was there for a while.
And guys, let me tell you this. I want to say this. Castle takes things personally because he ain't going to say it, but he thinks his Vols have the best offense in the country, and he's tired of hearing about USC.
I never said that.
You never did, but I felt it because why else?
Whoa. Hang on.
No, you will, but you will, but you wasn't saying it. But why else would he care about Trojans football?
Because the media hypes them up like they're the greatest thing ever. I was not impressed. Are they a good offense? Yes, but I definitely don't think they're the best.
I didn't say they was.
Well, that's all the media said. And
I will say, though, their quarterback did have more.
Paper, they have like the most yards and all that other crap. But, yeah, who they played before this.
Right.
That's my thing.
Yeah.
So, yeah, again, they found a way to lose. It's been USC since 2005.
It's been USC since Lincoln Riley took over, for sure.
Yeah, well, since Reggie Bush was there. That's the last time the USC was really relevant, which is saying something. They've had some good years, sure.
They have.
But
not USC of old. I mean, I know a diehard USC fan that moved to Tennessee and became a Vols fan because he got tired of USC football. So
yeah, it's just not the same. And
but yeah,
it's been the story every year. They just cannot find a way to close the game. Don't get me wrong, the quarterback, he's excellent. Maeva, 30-43, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception, 364 yards passing. Their leading rusher, 20 carries with Jordan, 94 yards, 2 touchdowns. And then leading receiver right here, Lemon, 11 receptions, 2 touchdowns, 151 yards. Excellent. I just was not that impressed.
I get it. And you got to listen to Clark Kellogg, and he does that with everything.
It was just blowing him out of the water. I'm like, dude, Illinois is probably going to win this game.
But he did it too.
The entire time, and I was like, would you chill out?
But that's how he was. The Illinois game, when they scored the game winner, he's like, Altmaier, touchdown, Illinois.
Yeah, Altmaier had a game. Everybody forgot about Altmaier, but he's a stud. 20-26, 2 touchdowns, 328 yards passing. Fegan, 14 carries, 60 yards, led him in rushing. Then Dixon, 4 receptions, 90 yards in passing. But, I'm glad Illinois has a kicker. They can seal the win.
You got a problem with kickers?
No, I'm just saying I'm just glad they have a kicker.
That's 3 times you've mentioned somebody's kicker in this podcast.
Listen, I don't live in the past tense. I'm just telling you, I'm glad they have a kicker, okay? Okay? Golly.
But
I don't live in the past, man. And USC, I'll say this, USC does not have the best offense in college football.
I'll say this, too. I mean, USC took the lead with 1 minute and 32 seconds left.
Yep.
I've seen that, and I looked at my wife and said, Illinois is going to go downfield and score here. USC thinks they've got it in the bag, and they went right downfield and scored.
That
won the game.
USC has not been there, man.
It hasn't been there in years, which is crazy because you think about it, they were linebacker U, DBU, you name it. They had it all the time, and now it's just like, I don't know. They do good.
They shouldn't have lost this game. And
no.
Yeah.
Not at all.
They kind of handed it over.
But they were down for a while, too, and then they came back. They came back because, they were up. Illinois was up pretty good, and then USC came all the way back and then took the lead, and then that was it.
Yeah. I don't know.
Now, through this next game.
I'm not on the USC train, never was, because I wanted to see them play somebody like this. We'll see what they do the rest of the season. I'm going to say this. I think their offense is decent.
Okay. I like that.
Decent.
I will say this. I think they're playing better football this year than they did last year. I think this is one of Lincoln Riley's better years since he's been there.
More improved. The defense is still not there.
Hasn't been there in years.
Yeah, offense is decent, not the best in America.
I mean, I think USC football, 52-7 victories. I
think if USC played Ohio State, I think Ohio State beats them 52.
They either play Ohio State or Oregon this year because they're in the Big Ten.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
we'll see. Maybe I'll eat my words, but you want to talk about better offenses. I mean, I think that you can put them up there.
Yeah. Next game, I think this is the final game we're covering from this past weekend. Virginia Tech put this one in here. We got the interim head coach in there. 2-0 as head coach. End up winning this game 23-21. Drones, 20 for 34, 2 touchdowns, 177 yards. Bailey, though, for NC State, one of the better quarterbacks in the ACC. 240 yards, 26-34, 2 touchdowns. Tech just did what they had to do to win this game.
Look at Stewart.
Yeah, I was going to talk about that. We haven't seen this year at least. 174 yards for Stewart on 15 carries, no touchdowns. But that's Virginia Tech football. Quarterback being efficient and running the football down somebody's throat. And that's what Virginia Tech's done in the last 2 weeks. But I think they found the running back here. Stewart is a monster. Tech is playing Virginia Tech type football. Like the Wofford game, okay.
Sure.
Good, you won, sure. This game, though, they were a 2-touchdown underdog in this game and ended up winning 23-21.
Yeah.
Tech
Stuck with them the entire game.
And it's just crazy how a coaching change. Like the team, I mean, at first I was like, okay, I get it. Let's fire him. The team's not playing well, whatever. But now it's like a new coach, and now they're not giving up. They're playing 4 quarters of football.
Yeah, they were giving up before.
This is like I don't think the team believed in Pry, and I think it's showing right here these last 2 games, especially this one.
Montgomery going to win out?
I don't know, but I wanted to throw this out there. According to covers, the Hokies have won outright as a double underdog on the road 4 times since 2014. They beat Ohio State when they were a 2-touchdown underdog. They beat Miami in 19. They beat Liberty in 2022, and then they did it last night at NC State. I forgot one on
here. They beat Miami last year too, but remember they.
Oh yeah, now you get robbed.
Yeah, I think they were also big underdog in that one.
There was a big underdog in that one, but I mean, way to go, Hokies! This is Virginia Tech football right here. Defense controlling the game and the offense doing what they got to do to get the points on the board. Great game by the Hokies. They got a big game coming up, I think, this weekend.
It's good to see the Hokie fans reaching out to us. I've had a couple reach out to me, asking my opinion on it and stuff. So good to see them get a little life back in them.
Yeah, I mean, they go on a stretch here. I mean, right now where they improved to
they're in 2-3 right now.
2-3 on the season right now. They keep winning.
Game coming up this weekend.
It is. This game is another home game for Tech. We're going to talk about some Saturday games. I threw this one on here just because of the way the Hokies have been playing. We do have so many Hokie listeners. Wake Forest, 1 o'clock in Blacksburg. What's your take? What's your pick on this one, Castle?
Yeah, Wake Forest just coming off a heartbreaking loss. We just went over it. We just covered it with Georgia Tech. 2-2 on the season. Ashford 67, 113, 1 touchdown, 3 interceptions on the season. If I can talk here. Kyron Drones, a little bit better stat here. 105 for 161, 8 touchdowns, 3 interceptions, 1,105 yards. Big thing for me, honestly, and we just mentioned it just a little bit ago, I think if Stewart has another rushing attack like he just had, look Virginia Tech to go 3-3.
Yeah.
I think they can pull it off. I think it's going to come down to their run offense.
I hope.
Drones just has to do decent. Like give me a C+. Yeah, don't turn the ball over. Yeah. Don't turn the ball over. Throw me 200 yards. Give me a touchdown. That's all I need to see. Control the offense, but let Stewart be your workhorse and lean on that rush game, and then your defense too. Defense looks to improve.
Yeah.
Like
I said, it's getting back to the brand of football the Hokies play.
Yeah, give me the Hokies at home by 3.
Yeah, I like that. Give me the Hokies by 10 in this one. I'm going to say they're going to keep the momentum rolling. Give me the Hokies by 10 at home. I want the Hokies to do good because I'd really like for us to travel to Blacksburg. I think that would be a very fun environment, especially when we go to the Miami game.
Might be coming a little bit more enticing for that Miami game.
Yes, so that would be a very fun trip. So I would love to see the Hokies keep winning. So give me the Hokies by 10 against Wake Forest and keep the Hokie train rolling. Next big game here. I think this is going to be a tough test. I'm excited to see this one. I really wish this was a road game for A&M.
Yeah.
But it is on the 12th man. This is a tough place to play at Kyle Field. Mississippi State traveling to A&M, 7:30 kick, October 4th. Castle, who you got in this one?
Yeah, I'm going to stay with Texas A&M. I think they're tough. I think Elko's got that team rolling in the right direction. Got Reed, 73, 121, 9 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, 1,076 passing yards on the season. Then you got Moss down there, 307 rushing yards, 54 carries, and 5 touchdowns. It's going to be a tight game. I look for it to be just like what we just saw this past weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Might even see overtime out of this game. But I do think playing in the 12th man is just like Penn State and Oregon. I think you got to give Texas A&M 7 right off the bat. Just playing down there. And this will be the toughest test for Mississippi State on the road. So, yeah, give me Texas A&M. I think there's just a little bit of an edge there. Another close game, probably overtime game, in my opinion.
I think this is Texas A&M's toughest matchup to date. I think this is going to be a game to kind of see where they're at. If Mississippi State would have just lost to the Volunteers, just lost that game and not had the overtime, not had all the emotion, I probably would go more Mississippi State in this one. But I think the emotions. Look, I think the Vols game is going to leave a bad taste in their mouth. They're going to come into this game. I say they'll be hyped up, but I just don't know. I feel like if it's a close game, that's going to ease more toward A&M because it's going to be in the back of the heads of the players because we was in a close game with the Vols. Here we are again. But I'm with you. I don't think it goes overtime, but I do think Texas A&M wins this game by at least 7.
I think it'll be close.
Close game.
I think
Close
it's
game.
surprise some people.
Yeah, I do think this is A&M's toughest game to date.
I think it's both of them. honestly. I think Texas A&M currently has a little bit of it. Well, they definitely have an edge over the Vols because this is a home game too. So
well, but I think this is definitely A&M's toughest matchup as far as team. But I do think Mississippi. I think the Vols are better. I think the Vols was a tougher matchup for Mississippi State. But I do get what you're saying.
Yeah,
that was home game.
Home versus away.
Yeah.
Because the road Vols are a little bit different.
And this game is 7:30, so it's a night game in Kyle Field, and that place is going to be electric.
It'd be a tough place to win. I mean, I'd be ecstatic if Mississippi State does win because I do like Coach Levy, coached on Oklahoma.
Yeah,
he ended his career. That was a pretty wild story.
This is the game day is going to because Florida State ended up losing. So game day will be in Tuscaloosa this week. Vandy, 5-0, ranked, 16th in the country now.
Yeah.
Traveling to Alabama, who's ranked, 6th? Is that what we said? 10th. Yeah. Big game. Vandy pulled the upset off last year at home. Mm-hmm. Can they do it again this year?
It all comes down to one player on Vandy. Everybody knows who's that kid is. So that's Diego Pavia. He's 94, 126, 13 touchdowns, 3 interceptions, 1,211 passing yards. He also leads the team in rushing yards with 294 yards on 48 carries. Simpson, much improved these last couple games. I think they did his QBR rating. He's skyrocketed in QBR. Definitely looks like he's settling in to that QB offensive leadership role. So that's going to be key for them. This is a home game for Alabama, which is definitely an advantage as well. It's going to be tough for Vandy. I know they're 5-0. They just beat the brakes off Utah State. I think they put up 55 against Utah State. And the week before that, I think they scored 50 as well.
It was like 14-14, though, like second quarter.
It was. Yeah. Rolling into, and then Vandy found a way with Pavia. Yeah. So it's going to come down to him on Vandy. And then Vandy's defense, too. Vandy's defense is tough. So we'll see if they can slow down Simpsons any. If I'm Alabama, you've got to start establishing a run game. Riley leads them in rushing right now with 150 yards on 33 carries. That's just unacceptable from Alabama. When we talk about Alabama, we talk about Alabama running backs. Haven't had that really in the past couple of years with Alabama, so maybe they can get some run game going here. I do think if Alabama, does get the run game established, averaging 4 to 5 yards a carry, Alabama pulls away with this one by 10.
I look at this game kind of like 2010, 2011, Johnny Manziel, A&M. Pavia reminds me a lot of Manziel as far as the mentality and how he plays. Underdog, going into Tuscaloosa. I would go ahead and say the spread's probably Alabama a 10-point favorite in this one, if not more, maybe 13.5. My big key stat here, takeaway, though, is looking at Simpson. No interceptions on here. The kid's yet to make a turnover. Kirby was talking about it. He reads the defense. Kirby said they were switching up from man to man to the zone, and no team yet had been able to pick up on their switch the way they were switching it, and he was picking up on it right off the bat. So the kid's doing really good with film study. Vandy, I think they're better than they was last year.
Yeah, I do too. The defense is a lot better.
I think that win at Georgia was just such a big win for DeBoer, for that team. I think if they lose that Georgia game, it's kind of like you got 2 losses. It's like, man, we can't beat these teams that we should beat, like these good teams. But they beat Georgia in Athens. I think Bama's just going to be a little bit too much. Jam Miller being back for Alabama, running the ball pretty well. Riley's a good running back. You might have a little two-headed monster there at running back. The only way I think Vandy wins this game is they've got to force Simpson to make some turnovers, at least get a pick here, flip some momentum, control time possession. I would like to see Pavia take a step back on running the football and just be the guy he needs to be passing. But, I mean, again, he's that Johnny Manziel type. But I do think Alabama wins this game. Give me Alabama by 14.
14. Okay, so I'm giving them 10, you give them 14.
This is a 3:30 kick.
Yeah, 3:30 kick. Last time Alabama and Vandy both ranked entering the game matchup was in 1937. Almost
Yeah.
100 years, man.
Yeah, that's
Wow.
wild. Yeah.
Wow.
Another big game here. This game was going to be very, very big.
Still big.
Still is, though. I mean, Florida State with the one loss. Miami sitting there where they at 3 now because we're going to jump them 4-0. I think they had a bye this week. So, they were preparing for Florida State. Florida State, though, played Friday night, so they got an extra day of practice. Get ready for Miami.
Neutral site, or is this at Florida State?
This is at Florida State. It's in Tallahassee. Doak Campbell. This is going to be a very tough road matchup for Miami. I don't think they've played on the road. They haven't played a big road matchup. This might be their first road game. I think it is. I think they started out the season with all home games. So this is a big road test here. Again, I think Florida State, they just got caught against UVA, and I think they're still one of the better teams out there. Miami, though, that defense is absolutely dangerous. Beck has been very efficient for the most part. But, again, they've had that being at home. Now they get to get on the bus. They get to travel up the state, go to the Panhandle in Tallahassee, Doak Campbell. Night game. They're going to be loud. The Chop's going to be loud.
It'll be tough.
Castellanos, that's another one that's in the Heisman race, too. Talking about him. I meant to mention that. I think he's going to have a chip on his shoulder. I think a lot of people are laughing at Florida State because they lost to UVA. I'm going to go with Florida State in a rebound game here, upset against Miami.
Wow.
Give me Florida State by more than 5.
More than 5. Florida State. I like that take a lot. I do think Florida State will be pissed off based off the loss this past weekend. I think they'll come into this head down ready to get a dub. It is a home game, which is an advantage for Florida State, night game as well. But, man, I know you talked about Miami's defense because the defense is there, but their offense, they got Fletcher Jr. behind the plate, 66 carries, 5
Behind
touchdowns.
the plate? He playing catcher?
Like that? Behind the plate? Running back. 66 carries, 5 touchdowns, 388. Tony, 268 receiving yards. Tony's a stud. Now, you want to talk about another good freshman? There you go.
Yes, true freshman.
Probably the best wide receiver freshman in college football. I'll give him that.
Ryan
and then you
Williams,
got a very experienced quarterback who's been here, Carson Beck, 972 yards passing, 7 touchdowns, 3 interceptions on the year. I think it's going to be a tight game, a very tough game. We'll see how good Miami is. But I like Florida State as well. Give me Florida State by a touchdown.
I like that. I honestly think this will be the game of the week. I think this will be the game that everybody will be talking about afterwards.
Me and you probably on a ride home watching this game.
Yeah, we should be on the ride home. Or we'll still be down there partying up at that state. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, we'll see what happens.
Yeah. But, this will be a very good game. But, guys, that's your big game. Kind of a quiet week, but there is some big matchups, so be on the lookout for it. Again, TTS on the road, 2 days in a row, going to John Battle High School in Bristol, and then heading to Boone, North Carolina to hang out with the Tailgaters and watch a good football game against Oregon State. Thank you guys for everything. We love and covering high school. We love all the fans. Keep the socials popping, share everything. You guys are the best. We're taking this thing as far as we can get it, and you all are the best.
What headset?
Is that all you got?
That's all I got. Playoff baseball starts this week.
Yeah. Oh, you might be playing the Red Sox, depending on what happens today.
They will be playing the Red Sox. Blue Jays just hit a grand slam, so
it depends. It depends on what Cleveland does.
If they win, if Blue Jays win, they get first because they have the half.
They do, but your wild card matchup is between Detroit and the Red Sox, so you got to see what happens with Detroit and Red Sox.
With those two, gotcha.
Detroit's got to win or lose.
I was just saying if the Yankees won today and Blue Jays lost, they win.
Yeah, you're right. But this is the college football podcast. We ain't talking about.
Hey,
baseball.
I was just saying.
So I'm just saying.